What's his name?
We've put down 800 tickets for the undercard.
Yeah.
Right. 400, 500,
200.
So we've got 4 kids on the show. Probably actually be more like 5, but we'll be paid.
400.
400.
Yeah.
So now he's changed. He said he could easily go up to super middleweight or even light heavyweight. What's the conference over there for, do you reckon?
No, just
Not that big.
Granny's majors. Dummy's majors. That's it, is it? Guys, Ken.
Morning. How are you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, mate. How you doing, man?
It's probably been in the making 4 years, but I'm absolutely confident that on the 27th of February, our man is going to win, and he's going to win spectacularly.
And just to touch on what Barry said, this fight's been likened to like Barrera Morales in America, and coming in here today and seeing the poster and no title to it, Barrera Morales one was called For Honour and Pride, and I think that sums up this fight. Scott Quigg, Frampton, is for honour and pride, and that both kids are willing to put both the world titles on the line with each other. I think the win, and I've said it all along, this will be an easier fight than what people think.
I don't know what it's going to be like for him to be standing in Manchester on the ramp as a home fighter and getting booed or getting a worse reception than me. That may deflate him. I don't know. I don't know how he's going to deal with that. And again, this fight, I only believe that this fight is happening because of my last performance, because I got put over twice in the first round. That's why they're getting confidence from that.
I do agree with something Carl did say, that this fight is happening now because of his last fight, because I think the people around him have realised that he's not as good as we think he is. That fight could have ended the biggest fight of his career. So now, if it would have gone wrong last time, this fight wouldn't be happening. He managed to get through it, and now it's made because he needs to get the fight while he's still unbeaten, and it's as big as it is.
My last performance wasn't as good as your last performance. Before that, my performances were better than yours.
When I got put over off Jamie Arthur, I had more chin.
You had what?
I had more chin, according to Shane, yourself. You've just got put over twice, so...
Yeah. I've no chin either, then.
Crush your canvas.
It's going to be a good fight.
Or was it the canvas?
Huh?
Or was it the canvas?
Your what?
Was the canvas a bit thick?
It was a thick canvas, yeah.
Is that what...
I couldn't get up on my toes.
You should know, because a thick canvas takes your timing out, just that little half a fraction.
After the fight, you was making excuses.
Yeah.
You were going about the weight, then the canvas. Hey, fair play, he won. You know, he got up and did the job, you don't have to make any excuses.
What's your excuse going to be after the 27th?
I won't need an excuse.
All right, we'll see.
I wonder what yours will be.
Not have any, I'll not need none.
You will do.
Yeah, all right. How are you going to win the fight? What are you going to do?
No, you won't.
As soon as you stand and fight, you'll get took out.
Okay, we'll see.
Head or body.
All right.
Like in the gym.
You want to talk about gym? What are you talking about in the gym?
Just hold it.
You so?
Hold it.
You know what we're talking about.
What are you talking about?
We know your weaknesses.
All right.
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't have mattered if we'd have fought in his home backyard. That was a negotiate. It'll feel like Belfast, mate. It'll feel like Belfast, I promise you.
You're here because we brought you here.
You brought me here?
We brought you here.
Okay, all right, Eddie.
Okay, thanks very much.
So,
You're one of Rico's. Don't know.
To the front, please, guys.
Don't worry, both of these will be coming on.
All right, man. All right.
Don't worry about
All right, man.
that. Not your mate.
All right, man.
You can break it there. Sorry, shove. And then just little shove it, please, guys. Thank you.
It's real now, man.
No?
It's real.
Oh, it's good.
It's Unreal.
But you forget it.
It's real.
It's coming on with me.
Is it? All right. You send that back to Rigo or what?
No, I'm waiting for my new
Is that-
one.
is that your
I'm
one?
waiting for my super one.
You're waiting for it still?
I'm waiting for my super
All right,
to
yeah.
come through.
Is it-
That'll be coming on.
Is it any different?
Yeah, it's shinier.
Shinier, that's good. Well done.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
I'll tell you in a minute, I can't, because I'm mic'd.
Manchester is a fabulous fight city. We have a good record here as well at the MEN, 1-0 with Mr. Freddie Flintoff.
This place has got to be rocking February the 27th. I know there's a lot made about the huge support Carl has, but that's all well and good in your hometown in Belfast. I don't think he brought more than 10 people to America with him. We'll see you February the 27th. Thank you.
Can I just correct it, Joe? Just one thing there, mate. There was 15 I brought to Texas.
Carl's been calling Scott out for 4 years. It's only the last year that Scott's plucked up the courage to want to fight him back. So hopefully he'll come out and make an exciting fight of it, and maybe get some of the Rookie Hatton fans out the woodworks that haven't been showing up for him in the past. But yeah, it's definitely going to be an exciting fight. Trust me, we're going to bring a big crowd, and there's only one winner, Carl Frampton.
I respect him as a fighter. I know he's a quality fighter. He's not world champion for nothing. But I believe in my own ability. I know how hard and dedicated I am, how I live my life, and how much work I put in. And I know that I've got the tools to beat him, and beat him convincingly.
Have you seen the vulnerabilities then in Scott Quigg that you're going to exploit?
Yep. Well, Jamie Arthur put him over with a jab, so...
He was a super bantamweight and not a bantamweight.
He's what?
He was a super bantamweight, though. He weren't a bantamweight.
What about that moron of a journeyman that knocked you down as well? What about
If
him?
you've got so much power, why didn't you
Let's
knock
have a
out?
bit of respect, Barry,
Why
for
didn't you knock
no-
out Salinas? Because in the next fight, he got knocked out by a guy with 25 and 13 losses. So if you have so much power, Joe, what's going on with it? You know.
What? Sorry, I wasn't listening. What's that? Sorry, what did they say? Repeat the question. Sorry, I wasn't listening. Go on.
Don't worry about that,
Okay,
Joe.
no
Don't
problem.
worry about it, mate.
Listen, it's got to be a great fight. You're a talented fighter. But like when Barry last fought in Manchester, the same thing will happen to you. It'll end in a loss.
I thought you said he was your childhood hero, Joe.
He is. Listen, I take. Listen, no, listen, I do. No, listen, I do. Listen, I do. I take my hat off to growing up in our household. It was Alex Higgins, George Best, Barry McGuigan, the Pope. They were the footballers that was singer. So that's it. The huge respect to what he's done and everything else. I'm just saying to you how I feel the fight will go on the night, and that's it. It's not a good hunting ground. And like I said to you, you've got a lot of mental issues to get through with Carl.
You've got the mental issues, Joe. You don't try and brainwash us with nonsense.
No, we're not. Listen, Barry, we're
Don't
not.
try and brainwash us with nonsense.
Here's the
You
Barry
haven't
show
a
again.
clue what you're talking about.
I do.
Let me just say something
We
to
do,
you.
Barry.
You haven't a clue what you're
We
talking
do,
about.
Barry.
You're a nonsense
Barry.
agent. If you're thinking that we're going to get beaten like that, you're a fool.
It's the arrogance, Joe. It's the arrogance. I don't know where you're getting it from.
No, it isn't arrogance. I'm just backing my man the way that you say it. You
That's
call it
fine.
how you
That's
want.
fine.
or
You're
arrogance.
entitled to back
But
your man.
lads, listen, it is what it's going to be. It's 102 days to go. Like I say to you, there's 100 more days of this still to go. Just turn up prepared. And afterwards, Shane, Carl, have your excuse ready. Last time, it was the canvas. One said he crashed weight, one said he canvas. So one is, you're arguing amongst yourselves, make sure you're singing from the same hymn sheet.
Are you coming to Belfast, Joe?
Yeah, I'll be in
You
Belfast.
tried to get out of it.
No, I didn't.
You tried to get out of Belfast.
Just for your information.
You were frightened to go to Belfast,
just-
and then your arm was twisted, and now you have to come.
No, not at all.
Because you'll look like, you know what, if you don't come.
No, Carl, just for your information, I have a lad here from Manchester fighting for a world title in this arena Saturday night, and we had to work his training schedule around fitting in coming to Belfast. So there you go.
Yeah, it's a good excuse.
There you go. It isn't an excuse, it's a fact. Go outside, the billboards, Anthony Croller fights here for a world title Saturday night. And first and foremost, he employs me to do the best for him. So I had to get the all clear from Anthony Crolla. That's all.
Okay, all right. Just make sure they are.
Yeah, we'll be there, no problem.
Will Joe and I get clapped as well, or is that unlikely?
I don't know. I hope. I don't know about you. I hope Quigg gets the respect that he deserves. The thing with people in Belfast and people in Manchester, I suppose too, two working class communities, they don't like arrogance. Arrogance just comes out of your mouth anytime you open it, and Joe's the exact same.
Explain arrogance, Carl. Explain arrogance. I put it down as confidence. I put it down as confidence. I'm confident in my man. How do you explain arrogance? I'm just confident. I hardly say anything. My lads just go in there and take care of business. How am arrogant?
My explanation of arrogance is Eddie Hearn and Joe Gallagher. That's it.
Joe's more backing his man. I'm just winding you up.
You're not winding me up.
No, because I see it in your eyes.
You're not winding me
You're
up.
losing your rag 24/7 with me. I'm just having a bit of fun.
You're not winding me up.
Show. Shakespeare said, "All the world's a stage."
You're quoting Shakespeare. You're quoting Shakespeare.
Yeah, I did.
All right, Eddie.
I'm a big on
That's
English
yourself
literature.
on, mate.
I see you losing your rag all the time. I'm only having fun with you.
It's banter juice.
Banter juice.
Bit of banter juice.
4 pints of banter juice I had this morning.
All right,
I'm
mate.
the Archbishop of Banterbury, and I'm ready to go.
Very good. It's good. You're very funny.
I knew I'd get you smiling.
Nah.
A bit of a belly on you, Joe.
Yeah, I know, son. I can lose it.
Too much good living.
Yeah. Can't been up too often.
It's in, Joe. Come on.
You only hurt his hand.
Yeah, got under the skin again. We'll be brave tomorrow. Give me a kiss.
Different tomorrow, mate.
I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be good. Just make sure Joe turns up.
I'm telling
Someone on your shoulder.
I'm not fighting, but...
I know, but just he needs to have someone on his shoulder.
No, I don't need nobody.
All right.
Just have your excuses ready.
Okay.
You'll talk more tomorrow.
Oh, no.
Saying that, it'll be the Barry show tomorrow.
No, it
It'll
won't.
be the Barry show tomorrow.
The Joe show? The Joe
No, it'll be the
G
Barry show tomorrow.
Probably not.
Yeah, it'll be the Barry show.
See, mate.
It'll be the Barry show.
See.
You pipe down, Shane.
It's going to be
You can try.
hostile.
Oh,
It's going to be noisy.
it's going to be enjoyable.
Yeah.
Just like the 27th will be for me.
Good man. Okay.
Both down to the camera, please, quickly. To this one. Carl, Scotty.
It's kind of, there's a very sparse crowd here today. It's kind of indicative of what his support is, isn't it?
First one you just said was a joke. Just want to say one thing before we start. My grandmother, or whoever it was Irish. Yeah, my mum and dad are Irish, so just want to get out of there. Right, here we go. Cheers, boys, well done.
I know what you're thinking. You're alone now. No love of your own. But darling, come on, girl. Reach out for me. Reach out. Just look over your shoulder. I'll be there to give you all the love you need. Now, if you feel that you can't go on, all your love is gone. And your life is filled with much confusion until happiness is just an illusion. And your world around is crumbling down. Darling, come on, reach on out.
Friendly World Party, got a press conference in there. Yeah.
Right, kid. Come on. Breakfast. Do you want some diluted juice? Right. Go. Be good now and eat it all. Come on. son Ross's first birthday yesterday and I missed it, and there's things you want to be here for, but needs must, and I have to get on with it. And it's like, you know, when they get to certain ages, Cara and I, she'll be coming 5 soon, and she gets upset when I go, and she has to talk to the teacher about it and stuff, you know. She writes wee letters and draws me pictures for when I come home, and it's upsetting. This lad here, like, you go away for more than a week and you'd think he forgets you, the way he looks at you when he sees you again, you know. A couple of days, it's all right, he smiles, but last night when I came back, I was away for about a week and a half, he just, his face, I don't know, he didn't, maybe I didn't have a beard the last time.
I feel like everyone knows what's going on. But I've been kept in the dark. They'll go and they go, surprise! Boo, boo, pantomime season.
Thank you so much.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
This is hilarious, right?
Joker.
So, someone's just tweeted me saying, can't see at Gallagher's gym in any of the pictures, right? So I've just quote tweeted it and gone, he's in Manchester with Crawler. And now Jake McGregor's phoning me. He's obviously got it all up.
Is it? No. Just leave it, swerve it, answer it. I suppose, right?
Yeah, no, it's...
2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Check, check, check.
I've got some terrible news for you. On February the 27th, great time in Manchester. I know you're going to come and create a wonderful atmosphere. I've got some terrible news. This guy's going to knock your man out. I'm telling you. And I think some of you might even know it.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you for just showing Sky and showing Mr. Hearn who is the real champion, who are the best boxing fans, who are the best boxing fans, not some of the best boxing fans in the world, the best boxing fans. I know you had lots of vitriol for Eddie, but please give Scott a round of applause. It's not Scott's fault.
If this is all it's going to be like on Manchester on the 27th, there's nothing to be worried about. Come on, you can do better than that.
Spell it right.
All jokes aside, the last time I was in Belfast, I was in the ring in front of you all, trying to make this fight. You ain't gonna faze me one bit. I will win this fight, and I will take Frampton out. You will be leaving Manchester with your tail between your legs. Thank you.
I had a bit of difficulty hearing what the boys had to say there because there's such a crowd. It didn't have that problem yesterday in Manchester. We'll be taking over Manchester on the 27th. Seen a crowd like that
You're
before?
not going to be on the 27th.
What's that?
You're going to be on the 27th.
They'll be there, mate. There'll be plenty of them.
Be in that ring.
It doesn't matter about the
Be in
ring.
that ring. Why'd you keep mentioning him then?
You not have Joe in the ring with me.
Why'd you keep mentioning him?
I'm just proud that I have an audience and you don't.
Make a difference.
That was embarrassing yesterday.
Didn't make a
Embarrassing. Was there 100 people?
When you're in that ring, remember,
I know.
there's only me and you.
Me and you, that's
Only
it.
me and you.
That's it.
Only me.
And I'm ready.
Only
And
me
you know
and
it.
you.
You know it.
Only me and you. You'll get
We'll
flying.
see.
You get flying.
Okay.
You get flying.
All right.
You get flying.
I know.
You get brave when you're
I
in
know.
it.
When Richard
you get
pops in.
brave.
When
You're
Richard
getting
pops in.
brave. You're getting
When
brave.
Richard pops in.
You're getting brave.
Says you
in
didn't
front
want
of
the
your
fight. When I was with
You're
him
getting
and we
brave.
offered you the fight,
You're
you
getting
didn't want
brave
the
in front
fight.
of your fans.
Joe was nearly
You're
crying.
getting
You were nearly
brave.
crying. No
You're
one wanted
getting
the
bra-
fight.
You're getting brave
You
in
didn't
front
want
of
it.
these.
Don't keep repeating yourself. I know what you're saying.
Getting brave.
Say something else. Keep repeating yourself. I'll be brave on the night. And I'm going to knock you out. We'll see.
This kid, he's part of my family. He's like another son to me. So every time he goes in there and goes through a fight, I feel a punching.
I'm usually confident that Scott Quigg landing and landing clean, and when he does, the wheels will come off.
The difference between me and these guys is I have a forensic knowledge of what it's like at the very highest level with the sort of pressure that is put on fighters like this. They don't understand it. They don't have that ounce. I do.
Fighting anyone is personal, but it's about controlling things. Although I maybe didn't show it in all the press conferences, I feel like I'm a level-headed guy. I will be on the night. I will be on the night. That's the most important thing.
I live like a monk. You know, I don't do anything other than boxing. People say there's more to life than boxing. There isn't. Boxing's my life, and this is everything I've ever worked towards for this moment, and I'm going to prove I'm the best.